Hi, Cancers. Welcome to Josie K Tarot, and welcome to your June 2017 romance reading. For those of you who have never been here before on my channel, thank you so very much for stopping by. And for those of you who've been getting readings from right from the beginning and on through this whole year and few months, thank you. Thank you for the subscribers, the shares, the likes, the donations. I really appreciate it all. It helps me to be able to get excited, especially when you guys tell me how my readings are affecting your path and that they are actually manifesting in certain ways and forms. Thank you so much for that. It means the world. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the romance energies for June 2017 for those born under the sign of Cancer. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Cancers for June 2017. Woo! Right off the bat, the card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time is this is a romance of a lifetime card. Some of you are wanting to go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Wow, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Now, these are Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel cards, and I'm going to combine the Rider-Waite deck as we go through each step of this reading before us for clarification. Woo! We had someone jump out here. Oh, we had a couple cards jump out. Well, let's see. For some of you Cancers, maybe you're connecting with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. And this is a romance of a lifetime. If there is true love that you're thinking is true love, maybe this is some of you, not all of you, because I'm only pulling so many messages for this particular reading. If you'd like to connect with me, for me to pull your direct energies, please contact me via email at josiek42@gmail.com. $40 a video just like this attached to your email that you can save and watch over and over at home. Again, this could be you saying out loud, these are my boundaries. This is what I want in my life path. And then observing, are they willing to come in and open their heart? You want to express your love, but do they? If some of you have offered 3 cups already, it may not be wise to offer a 4th cup. Maybe that's why you have to become like the King of Swords and say what it is that you want. In your thoughts position, some of you want to free yourself and take back control of your life. Maybe you just have gotten your thoughts too wrapped up in someone or something, and it's time to get centered again. What is important and within you that can get you excited and happy? Go back and forth in your thoughts and think about, how do I bring peace, joy, and happiness to my own path at this time? Now, in the foundation, we have the attraction card. Spirit's reminding you that as you enjoy the moments fully in your day-to-day life path, that is what makes you more attractive. They are also hinting that if there's something that's been going on for a long time and it's just becoming like a big battle, it's time to take the 10 and realize that 1 + 0 is 1. You're already on a new path. In the recent past, Cupid was aiming Cupid's arrow right at you, telling that you are lovable and deserve love, and you are going back and forth and thinking, taking the energies of the Hanged Man to really look at things from every perspective. Is this my true love if they don't want my love? Why is that? Is it worth the effort and the frustration? In the near future, we have got 3-4 weeks from now up to the 3-4 weeks. Financial issues that may be interrupting or a concern in that's overriding your love life right now. And that could be that there is a new opportunity with regards to finances coming in, and absolutely it's getting your attention, because for some of you there's going to be a beautiful new opportunity or money offer in the next 3-4 weeks. So I know this is just June, and I always say 4 to 6, but that's because everyone kind of rides on different time schedules than each other. Chemistry. In the next 4 or 5 weeks, there's a strong magnetic chemistry that you are going to find the truth of in the situation by clearly explaining your boundaries and what it is that you want or don't want on your path. Someone outside of your path is talking to their friends for support. They're not liking this part of the connection. There was a strong connection. It kept you tied together somehow, but some of you are going to claim the victory sword and say, here's the deal. Yes, there's magnetic chemistry, but I've got this stuff I'm doing, and I'm putting a lot of effort into this with you. Are you in or are you out? Okay, in your hopes and fears. You're hoping that great love will come so you can make the effort. Maybe you will meet someone new through finances. This could be court, this could be college, this could be some sort of building. I'm seeing business, transaction, and you're not having to work as hard somehow on the situation. Some of you might be meeting someone, hoping and fearing to maybe be able to make the effort to take the steps in love, meeting someone at some place, some maybe financial location of some sort. Now, in your outcome position, some of you are getting the warning of the codependency card. Do not become dependent on any earthly item or person. Stay independent in your own path. Some of you are working really, really hard and getting gosh darn tired of that. Well, the entire reading, the card representing the entire reading is the forgiving and learning card. So maybe that's what's going on, as you're almost like going outside your own boundaries, some of you, and are needing to really think about, is this what I want or not? And then deciding, is it time to move on or not? Forgive and learn, release and heal. You know, we all come alone and die alone on our paths, and we meet people along the way, and we pull from each other's energies, and that's what helps us to learn these spiritual lessons. But then at some point we move forward. But you have to release and heal, or you can drag this dark energy with you, which will repel all the opportunities from you. You need to get positive so you can start brightening up and drawing others towards you. Maybe you need to release, forgive, heal from someone you were connected to via some sort of messaging or something. Maybe this is a younger person, younger earth sign, maybe Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, or there was something that was starting and it just didn't work out, and now you're trying to forgive and heal so that you can be released to know new people, to release, to become independent once again. Further down the line, somebody may talk to you about going on a trip or something together. It looks to me like you just need to be clear about whether or not this is healthy for you, whether or not there's any sustenance in that relationship or that connection. Is there a point? So in the future, know that you are not stuck, okay? So in the next 8 weeks or so, you can free yourself, actually up to you could do it in 8 seconds. Free yourself from this mindset. You are not stuck from, to, or anything in any way. We can change our lives in any moment. Go out and receive the recognition and attention and acknowledgement. Oops. Send out messages to others, or messages are coming into you from others, and it'll be a lot of them, and it'll be quick. You're starting to manifest something so you can free yourself. Hope, wish, and pray on a star with the star card energies that you can get the recognition you deserve. In the middle of your reading, some of you are looking back trying to figure out if you should give something another chance, even though it put you through a lot of heck. Use the energies of the Hermit card to go within and think about the messages you receive. How did these messages come in? Why is this connection taking place? What have I learned from the connection? How am I going to move forward from what I have learned from this connection? Some of you may manifest opportunity to get into a new project or business, and you're setting goals, and you're getting an acknowledgement for reaching those goals on time, and he's facing the great love and the steps you're taking. It could even be great project, great exciting situation, and you're making and taking the right steps. I feel like almost love and finances are mirroring each other right now. It's all about you being proud of what you're achieving and creating for yourself, and not being stuck to the way things may have been in your past. Someone's going to come in and offer you some money. And in your outcome position, I almost feel like when you're not looking, somebody's coming in and you're trying to figure out whether or not you should let them in on your path. If this person connects with you to your soul, you will know that you can release yourself because you've learned from your past, or this person is coming in and they're nervous because they are looking for a deep soul connection. For some of you, I see two signs or two elements. I see earth and water. But this is you. This earth sign is coming up behind you to give you an offer. So I don't know if that's love or finances. Because an earth sign could be someone that's a hard worker, that's maybe a supervisor or manager that, with the knight that's offering a raise or something to that effect. So I'm going to lay out another final 3-card reading to my right with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification and summary. And the first card is the Fool card. The Fool card is speaking of hop, skipping, and jumping on a brand new, exciting path. Being eager to take a risk. And maybe you can, because Spirit's right there with you with the Judgment card. It's a major arcana. They're going to help you to make the right choices to get where it is you need to go. Remember how it is that you are acting and reacting in a situation, because it's definitely going to affect your karma. Somebody might talk about a trip, and Spirit's saying go within and listen to the energies of the High Priestess, and Spirit will guide you as to whether or not that's a good idea, because there is something up to that point you need to know about a person who may be coming in and out, but there may not be balance in that connection. Some of you may realize there's no balance and that something's missing and it's time to move forward. In the next 3-4 weeks, I feel like Spirit's giving you a moment to just take a break before you use your final sword. Is it going to be heartache, or is it going to be a soulmate connection? Well, there's been too much pain in a connection and it's left you up in your head. So yes, it's time to leave something behind. Even though it meant a lot at some point, you'll always have your memories, but the path is going to crumble. Grab this new beginning. Use the energies of the Strength card to put closure on a connection with somebody. Could be someone from your past, someone that maybe you have children with and it's just not working out. Don't be like the Emperor and wear your garb too intensely. Just be organized, structured, focused, disciplined with your life path. Know about the direction you want to go. Pack up and start planning on that. And for some of you, remain very, very independent and strong, because the blessings are going to flow with regards to finances. And not only are you going to be given back for your hard work, you're going to be sitting in a position of leadership where you'll be able to have nice, beautiful things and plenty of money to pay your bills and to give and share with others. So, final card, stepping out into a new world path. You've become something else, someone else. You've educated yourself through these spiritual and earthly experiences and knowledge that you can confidently step into this new world, which is going to be like a new you. It's a whole creation of self through your physical and spiritual experiences. And then I got Lovers and Passion on the bottom. Let's look real quick because I'm so curious. Yeah, make a wish or make a decision about, do you want the connection with this person that comes and goes? Spirit suggesting not. Okay, so that's what that message was about. Now, pardon me. Before I move forward, I'm going to pull a card from the Doreen Virtue, Mary Queen of Angels deck, and we'll save her for the end so we can see what prayer or word to take with you in close. As we close. Okay, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign with clearly defined angel prayer messages. Oh, giving and receiving just jumped out. Romance, June 2017. Okay, we had 2 jump out, and I feel like this is really going to be a real personal message about something. Let me continue. Now, I have a new deck it's called the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, of course, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide us with more messages in addition to what we just learned, or more, because we're pulling for a lot of different energies. Try and provide for those who are seeking most dearly at this time the most important messages that need to be known for June, Romance 2017, Cancers. Some of you at this time are getting a big no, and yet at the same time they're saying don't stop. So maybe they're not saying wait. They're telling you no to something, someone, or a situation, but they're telling you not to stop going towards or whatever, working in that situation or direction. I don't know if this is finances. We're going to clarify with the Rider-Waite deck. Spirit's going to help you to make decisions. And I do see they're going to help you to figure out what to say no to. Don't stop trying, even though some of these worries and concerns may keep you up at night or have been. In your thoughts, they're trying to tell you that you're ready to deal with a younger person or a new situation that's come up with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or you're ready to stop facing the past and having words that need to be said about something that is gone. Spirit's asking in your foundation for you to have trust in the Wheel of Fortune. In the recent past, romance. Could have been with someone in the past or someone who had children. Maybe a child came up in the situation and connected and it was just difficult. Or you're thinking of the past when you were a child and angry about something, but Spirit's saying have trust. Move forward. The Wheel of Fortune is keeping a close eye on you. How do you want your karma to turn out moving forward? In the next 3-4 weeks, Spirit's saying it's time to choose a new direction in your life. A direction that is being blessed by the universe, which is an Ace of Cups overflowing with peace, joy, abundance, and love. Have trust in the Wheel of Fortune. In the next 4 or 5 weeks, reconsider. So at first, you're saying no to something, but Spirit's saying don't stop. So maybe an offer comes up with someone or in a business situation, and Spirit's saying don't give up, just don't take that particular offer. We're going to tell you why. And then don't be upset about it. Know that you're ready to move forward to something bigger and better is what I'm feeling, even with regards to love. And that as you trust in Spirit to lead you towards that, you can still reflect on what's transpired in the past, even though it's crumbled and gone. The memory of it can help us to learn and to move in this new direction and to apply what we've learned, because we're now ready. We're now reconsidering how we can maintain this beautiful path for ourselves, how we can have a beautiful, happy family life, what it is that we want to ask for so that we can maintain this particular lifestyle. Spirit's asking you to be very strong, some of you Cancers. Someone outside of your path is trying to believe, and you are glowing. Maybe they can't believe that you are so successful and that you are so special and that you have become different somehow. Hopes and fears for a new opportunity because something is being left behind. And Spirit gave you this card to show you that there's already a new path set up for you. You will not be alone. There is opportunity and blessings in abundance. They're waiting for you if you will just acknowledge it and choose a new direction. In the outcome position, perfect timing. You land in the position of the Queen of Swords. You now take a position in this throne over your kingdom, drawing a line where your boundaries are and clearly explaining them to others. Only letting those in who deserve to be in your kingdom, spiritually. Wait. So Spirit's trying to have you wait for something. They're having you make a wish, but they're also having you say no, don't stop, but don't take what you're above spiritually, is what I'm hearing. And you're ready to trust in the universe that this new direction that maybe you didn't want at one point is going to be reconsidered at another point if you believe that you are worth what you are worth. It's mourning the past that's going to upset the opportunity. So it is perfect timing to learn to be like the Queen of Swords. And down the line, look at that. Be assertive. Wait and then be assertive. Look at things from every viewpoint, every perspective before making that final decision. Now, I feel like this could have been financially, or it's a personal family thing that you're working through, that some of you are finally letting go and realizing that that is the past, and now in the future you can become who you want. You realize your worth and you stand up for that, and then you surprise yourself by your success. Okay, I really feel like this was a lot like the love reading where you're standing up for what you're worth and whether or not you're going to let someone on your path who is as worthy as you are. Okay, now, let's see, we got 20 minutes, so let's pull a card from the Oracle of the Shadows and Light deck by Lucy Cavendish for Cancers, please. Romance for June 2017. Sun, moon, or rising sign for Cancers. Please, June. Romance 2017. Some of you are working too hard. Achieving, and then Spirit says you're working too hard. So maybe in about 4 weeks, Spirit's saying then you can kick back and kind of observe what's all, like wait for the payback for all the hard work you've done up to the 4 weeks. So the whole month of hard work and focus and determination, and then there's going to be time to calm down and relax. The angel of time looks very fierce and stern, and that's because you need to hear her message. You see, if she's appearing to you in a soft guise, it would be too easy for you to overlook her message and just continue on as if she'd never visited. The truth is you are forcing yourself beyond your energetic limits at this time, working too hard, self-loving, and connecting with the universe way too little. So, she has appeared to remind you of what it is you are turning your world into. One big machine where you are a cog in it. You are an important, soulful, beloved being, but the world of work is not going to end if you step away from its mechanism for a while. It is time for a time out, she says. Will you listen? Gaze into a candle's flame and write down the one true thing you love about your friends and pay close attention to all the messages your body sends you, and then make the changes you know it needs. I thank you in advance for a happiness and a happier you that makes this world a far better place. It's time to unwind the tightly coiled springs and to detach from the mechanics of the deadlines and immerse yourself in nature's time and truth. The angel of time tells you to do this now. Okay, maybe it's a good time to just find some balance then, because Spirit's calling you out to kind of spend time in nature, and some of you aren't taking enough time to do that. I'm going to pull some cards from the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and we're going to see what it is that you are doing moving forward. We're going to see your thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, and outlooks for you Cancers romantically through June 2017. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, with clearly defined messages of love through June 2017. And we had a jumper, so we'll start with that. Some of you are like, love, I don't know. I'm kind of good, thanks. And yet deep inside, some of you are like, I need love, but it needs to be a certain way. It needs to be this, it needs to be that. And that's why I just get so sick of the thought of it altogether. Some of you may have an earth sign in your thoughts who's a fire, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. It's a general reading, and in your foundation, you're very, very focused, even though you're looking like you're not. In the recent past, your heart was open to someone, and now moving into the next 3-4 weeks, I think you're going to find yourself kind of surprised that you are so focused on someone. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying you're going to try to maybe set some goals. So, I think finances are taking precedence over love. Someone outside of your path is kind of trying to make a decision. They're going back and forth. They are unsure. They don't want to be pushed into a decision in any way, shape, or form, and that's fine. You can just continue to focus on finances and putting yourself in a beautiful position. You're fearing that you may end up running away from something that you're calling into your path. In your outcome position, some of you are just liking using your imagination, maybe romanticizing, fantasizing, and that's okay. Action does not need to be taken. Fantasy is a fair space to be in. The entire summary in a 3-card reading to my right with the same Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck speaks of you guys creating a new path in your life, and Spirit's helping you to do so. Know that there may be a temptation of some sort, and you're trying to figure out how far you've grown in situations like this. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're looking to create a very happy home life and are maybe contemplating love, but are definitely thinking about someone from the past that brought in some pain and the person was very unhealthy, either in their own path or the connection was unhealthy. And some of you are really looking to connect with someone that's like the person that you can feel in your heart, that you can laugh with like a little kid again. And you're trying to figure out in the next month, is this person who they are presenting themselves to be, or do I have to make a decision? What is it I need to know? And Spirit's saying in the end, you're just going to end up feeling really good, having a lot of fun, celebrating life, looking at things from every perspective, but still, slowly creating what is it that I want and keeping that sword on your lap like the Queen of Swords to cut away from things and people who don't serve you. So you guys are on your game as far as love, and a lot of you are focusing on finances. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please continue to bless those born under the sign of Cancer with romantic energies. What are their thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, and outlooks moving forward into June 2017? What will they be? Yeah, look at that. Love, yeah, I don't know if I have time for that right now. I'm trying to be very independent and take care of my money and my home and my bills and my things so I can help. I've worked hard and I'm appreciating the what I'm getting out of working so hard. So now it's like, do I go hop, skip, and jump and have fun? Or do I sit here and stay focused and determined and structured and a leader and, work orientated? That's going to be, if it isn't already, a little bit of a questionable area for you. Now, like I said, some of you are thinking about maybe you being in a really good leadership position, making good money at a new company, or maybe buying a new home and thinking about engagement. Maybe some of you are thinking about getting married and having a new home or moving in with somebody who's an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. It's general. But you are so focused and determined to figure out why this person is not opening up. With some of you, if they don't open up emotionally, they will not open up financially. Here you are offering your heart and connecting with someone from the past, but it's almost like you grew so far and then you put your emperor garb on and you decided, you know what, I don't know. It was romantic and it was fun for a while, and now I realize that it's just kind of empty and there's stuff missing that just doesn't fulfill me, so I'm going to move forward. I'm going to set new goals and figure out how I can find a situation that is balanced and fair. Someone outside of your path is making you feel as though they're making some kind of decision, and you're just being blessed with the high priestess energies to know what is it that I can't understand or see about this person or situation. You're fearing that there may be 3 people, some of you, not all of you, and in your outcome position, you're fantasizing about just being this queen of coins, this leadership position, this heading some sort of department or division, and you're being very successful. Yeah, so messages coming in quickly, both financially. There's an offer for sure in finances that's going to come quickly. Also, some of you have manifested someone coming in that is going to touch your soul, that is going to surprise you in some way. It could be some of you have another water sign coming in, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, but you're wanting, this is in the middle of your reading to my right, to sneak back to someone who has a lot of money or is in a leadership position or owns their own business. And there you are. Do I want to give the situation another chance, or do I want to lay it down and move forward? Spirit's saying if you want to move forward, there's a new path in love for you, just waiting, overflowing with abundance. Spirit's saying also, be careful what you manifest and be careful what you go back to if you know it's not good for you, because someone's energies are going to mess with your whole deal. Look at that. You were in a good spot manifesting beautiful things in your life, and then in your foundation, everything crumbles because you snuck back, some of you, to a different place, location, person, something. But Spirit's kind of saying you, in your outcome position, you will get recognition for a job well done, or there are going to be messages about you sneaking away, and that could affect the new path in love. So be very, very careful about choices, some of you Cancers. in the month of June 2017. Remember to speak very honestly about certain things to people so they know where you stand. People would rather know right off the bat, than to be kept in the dark. And if someone's doing that to you, then just speak up and straight up ask them what it is you need to know. For some of you, an offer came in the past and you're laying something to rest, or some of you dealt with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and you laid it to rest. Justice is turning in your favor, so you'll be able to put an end to something, and you can set new goals and work on moving forward in your life, making new goals and clearly expressing them to others, using the energy of the magician to pull in new and wonderful blessings towards you. Spirit saying go in and transform spiritually from the lesson you just went through. You are being blessed now after you transform spiritually, after you look at why was I tested, who am I now, where am I going, and who am I supposed to be on this new path. That's where the Wheel of Fortune's coming in. And in your outcome position, yes, this is going to be a little more work when you move up, but it's going to be a lot of money too. Beautiful things, full bank account. Look at that. Peace, joy, contentment, and happiness, and even a new baby if you guys so choose. All right, so I'm going to close the reading with a Doreen Virtue Well, 2 of them, Mary Queen of Angels cards for prayer as we are closing. The first card spoke of taking action. Today, I take the action related to the priorities that I have previously put off. Some of you, these priorities are involving someone who's a father. See how she's looking back at him too, like, hey. And the Father card says, my true Father is God in heaven, who shines healing light upon me, my birth father, and our relationship. So, take action for some of you who need to reconnect with your father, who haven't talked to your father, and if your father has passed, God bless you and him. Know that you can talk to him at any time. Now, people are going to think I'm crazy, but ever since like the last couple months and more spiritually, things do change you when you start getting really connected to spirit. And I was sitting in a passenger seat of a truck, and when I looked over, this guy kind of winked at me, and he looked like a different guy. And when he winked, for that brief moment, I saw my grandpa, who always used to wink at me. And when I turned around, they'd already taken off, and I don't even know what direction he went in. And it was in that moment I knew that was my grandpa, and that like he was giving me, somebody gave him the opportunity to let me know that he's still here. So look for that. Ask Spirit to show that. And then somebody will come by and wave or something. And in that moment, you will see that that was them and realize they're no longer here. And don't let it scare you. Just be thankful that you got to see that, because the feeling you're left with after it happens is not scary. It's like, wow, that was awesome. Thank you so much. So look for wonderful blessings like that in your life at this time. If you have to say stuff to people, it's a good month to be clear about what it is you do and do not want. Set yourself up here because you have learned through your blessings and gotten spiritually high on the level of knowledge. So find someone who's there with you. If there are others straggling behind you who are learning things you've already been through, it's okay. Let them go and do what they need to do on their path. They may not catch up with you spiritually or be on the same path spiritually for another 5-10 years. But I can see in front of you guys, especially singles, of course, that there is a new path in love waiting to be given to you by the universe, because you have mastered the experience and been blessed with an opportunity to step into a new world after spiritual transformation to become the new you. And it's going to be great in June 2017. So thank you once again for stopping by my channel, and I hope to see you again in the beginning of July. Take care and God bless.